What is going on, everybody, and welcome to episode 3 of The Road to Glory. This episode is not going to be live streamed, and it's not because I don't want to, it's because my internet provider is trash, and that's just the truth in it. Anyways, we're going to go ahead and get through some division rivals games, and then we've got to spend the next couple days trying to qualify for this weekend's weekend league. Right now, we've got 68,000 coins, and this is our squad. So we've done that pretty much in a single day because I recorded both episode 1 and episode 2 on the same day. So technically this is just day 2 of the Road to Glory, and we're already looking good, but we do have to look to replace Chiellini, we do have to look to replace R9, and we will have to replace Benatia in just a few games as well. Anyways, you guys suggested that I shorten down the games and just give you the highlights, pretty much all the goals. So that's what I'm going to do. Let me know any other suggestions you guys have for the series down below. Comment them down there, and let's go ahead and get started with our first match of the day. We're gonna go ahead and just knock out the 2 matches for the qualifiers, the ranking, the placement games, and then after that we can get into a little bit of trading for tomorrow's Footmiss SBCs, and maybe do, if there is a new Footmiss Challenge SBC, go ahead and do that as well. So make sure to drop a like on the video if you guys are enjoying this Road to Glory, and let's go ahead and get started. So this guy's got one of the better squads I've seen so far. It looks like an EPL sweat squad with Son, Lukaku, Aubameyang. On the right side, he's got Antonio Valencia, Van Dijk at center back. That is a really good team. Fuck that. No way. All right, well, that's the half. I had a honestly, I don't feel like he deserved that goal, but I haven't had any shots on target. I definitely need to step up my attack. I'm getting it to his defensive midfield, but I'm not getting any shots off. So that's got to change this second half. Let's go! Oh, we brought it back. Gosh, I've had so many chances this second half, guys. And I haven't been able to finish one till there, and I thought I wasn't going to finish again. Sane had it saved, and then it finally, like, I've had chances where it's like, the goalkeeper parries it, but then it gets parried just, like, really in an unlucky spot for me. That was the first time it worked out. But I've been dominating this second half, so if I can keep this momentum, I could actually win this game. His key player, honestly, has been Fellaini, and that's like honestly crazy. I thought it was gonna be Aubameyang or Lukaku. It's been Fellaini. Oh, I'm lagging so bad now. And that's the game. We end up getting a draw. Pretty hard fought match. He dominated the first half. I dominated the second half. I think a draw is pretty fair, actually. I don't think his first goal was totally deserved, but overall he did have a good first half. That definitely had enough chances worthy of a goal, but we ended up coming out with a draw, so the account still stays undefeated. Now, obviously, we're not going to have the toughest competition in the qualifiers for division rivals, but I'm still happy that these have been our first 4 games of FIFA 19, and we've still managed to not lose, simply put. Our Chiellini is finally out of games, and we've only got one more with the Ronaldo, but we're going to go ahead and swap Chiellini out for Rugani. I just picked him up off the market with the chemistry style already on him for 850 coins. So I thought that was a decent deal, and we're staying budget right now. We're staying with a budget squad, and honestly, I think this is one of the best, like, budget teams in the game. I don't think Anderson Talisca's the strongest, but I really do like this squad in terms of a budget team. And obviously, yeah, we have Ronaldo and we have Benatia still, but those can easily be replaced with players such as Barzagli and such as Gabriel Jesus, and that's still going to cost you, like, the overall squad's still going to cost you, like, less than 15,000 coins. So I really do like this team overall so far. Obviously, I'm not too familiar with a lot of the different players yet, but I do like the overall stats that it gives for the price. Like, when it comes to getting players on a deal, I think that these guys are all good deals right now. As 82 rateds mostly throughout that squad, they're all going for less than 1,000 coins. So, truthfully, that's not bad at all. I'm not sure which kit he's going with. All right, so he's going with the red one. That works out. We might have an issue here, but I've said this before. He has got a heck of a squad. He's got the Dani Alves card at right back. He's got Ibra up top getting a link with Henrik Larsson. That's interesting. Forsberg, he's got Swedish players up top. That's honestly, that's unique, and I respect it, but it is a very good squad. And that's gonna be a tough one to beat. And this is our final game of the qualifiers, and since we haven't lost yet, they're probably trying to give me a good player, honestly, for our placement. Oh, that was actually a really good goal. That might be my best goal so far. Anderson Talisca on the wing, sending it across to Ronaldo. I think that's Anderson Talisca's first contribution to a goal. Honestly, I don't really like his card too much. I think we should probably try replacing him soon with maybe a higher rated card. Maybe we could try to get Paulinho soon to replace him. Yes! Another goal. There we go, boys. We're actually up 2-0 on this guy. I was on an attack right there, and they called the half, but it was a good half. We scored 2 goals, which I think this is the first time we've been up by 2. Like, ever. It's a weird feeling. But he does have the exact same amount of shots and the same amount of shots on target. We're holding possession, but this game, you can definitely still come back.
It is frustrating for the home team and crowd.
Oh, by the grace of God. What a goal. Guess that's what Henrik Larsson can do. Jeez, man. What a goal. Beautiful play, beautiful goal. Let's put it up by 2 again, 3-1. And who scored that one? Who scored that one? Lingard. Let's go. Oh, it's starting to lag again. Yep. All right. That's cool, EA. That's so dumb. Finish this. Thank you. Thank you. All right. We got the dub, boys. Undefeated throughout our placement games. We went 3 wins and 2 draws. No losses, but that means our road to glory is off to a great start. An unexpected start. I was thinking maybe the record would be like, 1 win, 2 draws, 2 losses. 3 wins, 2 draws, no losses. I will take it. And now all we gotta do is wait for him to kick off because this game is over. Well, Division 10 is the lowest division, so I guess Division 5 is pretty good then. But that just means that we're gonna have a little bit of competition. We're gonna be against quite a few good players. We get times 3.2 points per win towards FUT champs. So we definitely needed to get into a higher division. Because Division 9 is only times 1.2. So Division 5 is almost 3 times that. So that's pretty solid. So guys, with investing in FUTMIS cards right now, the reason these cards aren't really rising that much every day when these SBCs come out is because not enough people are actually doing these squad building challenges, which is kind of why I stopped uploading the FUTMIS SBC guides, because honestly, not very many people were interested in even doing these SBCs, so why was I coming up with the cheapest solution for them? And that's why these 83s, these 84s, they stay stagnant. They're not really rising. They're not changing in price whatsoever. And that doesn't leave a lot of margin for profit every day. If EA dropped more SBCs that were worth like everybody to do, like if they dropped you know, that Akanji SBC, and instead of making it 105,000 coins, they ended up making it something like 35 to 50,000 coins in that range. Yes, it would be super cheap for a card like that, but everyone would do it, which would cause the 83s, the 84s to go up in price, but that's just not happening. I'm not saying EA should do it like that. I'm just saying that's the reason the cards aren't rising. So with that being said, I don't want to put my coins into an investment that is only going to change by a couple hundred coins. Even if I could buy a lot of them, it's not going to be a lot of profit. I would rather do like medium investments. I'd rather pick up cards that are like the Dembele that we picked up in the last episode, and not a lot of you guys saw that episode. I'm not sure if YouTube just didn't send a notification or something. But it was episode 2 was pretty awesome. We ended up getting a good deal on a Moussa Dembele overnight flip, and then we also packed Isco in that episode. To sum it up, and Moussa Dembele, he actually rose. I got him for 31,000 coins. He rose from 31K all the way to 50,000 coins today. Now, I sold him for 42K in an overnight flip. I wasn't getting too greedy with it, and I saw a bunch of them up for like 35, 37,000 coins. I thought 42,000 coins was pushing it. Next day, he's already up to 50K, and he has dropped about 6,000 coins in the last 2 hours. So I'm keeping an eye on him again, and I have seen one pop up. One of them popped up actually for 25K earlier, and it had been up for like 10 seconds, and when I went to go buy it, it was gone. And I was pretty disappointed because that would have been huge profit. But I'm going to continue to just check Dembele and continue to check other UCL cards, because it seems like there's just not very many people looking at them right now, and that's the thing. There's not that many people looking at them, and sometimes they can get listed for just super cheap, and nobody sees them up on the market, and that's kind of where the profit is to be made right now, and that's how we made profit in the last episode on that Dembele. I mean, 31,000 coins was it was a deal. He was down to like 35,000 coins normally, but 31K was also still a snipe. It was still a deal. And that card was up on the market for at least a few seconds. It wasn't like it had just popped up. So yeah, I think this has got to be the focus for right now. If I don't end up with anything, yeah, I could maybe make some investments. But one thing I do want to focus on in this episode, guys, Road to Glory. We obviously want to focus on building up the coins early in the series, but we got to focus also on qualifying for Weekend League. And it's come to my realization that it's not gonna be easy. It's not gonna be quick. I was talking to somebody who plays Weekend League, and he was basically telling me it's gonna take like 25 games approximately for me to get 2,000 points. I did not know that you had to play that many games to get into Weekend League. So I might not even be able to get into this upcoming Weekend League, guys. I might not even be able to qualify because I might not be able to win 25 matches that quickly. So we're going to give it a go. I'm going to try to play a few matches, and I'm not really going to do any highlights for them. I'm just going to kind of update you guys at the end of each game and just give you a score update because I've got a few games to actually get through. But before we do that, we do have to re-get a striker here. We had Ronaldo, but we ran out of games with him. So we've got to get ourselves a different option up top. And again, I've been saying I've not been a huge fan of Talisca, but he has stepped up in the last 2 games. He had no contributions in the first 3, and now he's got a goal and an assist in the last 2. So I guess we can keep him in for now. But I'm thinking Gabriel Jesus up top. We were going to go with I think it's Alex Teixeira. Or some I can't remember his first name. Is it? Yeah, it's Alex Teixeira. We were going to go with him up top. But ultimately, we could probably just go with Jesus, even though he's a little bit more expensive right now. The coin's not too much of an issue on an 83 rated Jesus. He's going to be less than 10,000 coins, I'd imagine, right? Let's take a look. Normally, after Black Friday hits, all those cards like Gabriel Jesus are pretty low. Now, I don't think he's going to be going up in price anytime soon, but let's take a look at what he's exactly going for, and it's only about 6,000 coins. 5,800, 5,600. We're going to go with the 5,600. Couldn't get that one. 5,800 is not bad. That's also got a Hawk card on it, so maybe we'll just go ahead and buy that one. Yeah, let's go ahead and get the Hawk, Gabriel Jesus, and head in to this next match. Yo, so I looked at Dembele a few times, Goretzka, and then it was my first search on Arjen Robben. We actually got a decent deal. Maybe not as good as the Dembele deal from yesterday, but still profit because the next cheapest is like 48 or 49,000 coins. And the tax at 50K, guys, is 2.5K. So if we sold them for 49,000 coins, we'd get 46.5K, which would be 7.5K profit after tax. Right now, he is going for, 49,000 coins. So I am happy with that. You know what? We're going to go ahead and list him up immediately, actually. And I'm going to go ahead and clear off my transfer list as well because go ahead and update you guys on it. Yeah, I sold my Dembele a little early there for sure because he has gone up a little bit higher. But, hey, we'll take the profit there. We had that Isco. We had all these other gold cards that I listed on the market. Even if they're not going for anything like this guy, Dermaz, even if they're not going for anything, list them up for 400. You're going to get 100 more coins than what you would get from quick selling it, guys. And that's clutch, especially when we need the coins like right now. Every coin counts. All right, so 39,000 coins. We will take it. Unfortunately, couldn't get it live this time. I wasn't recording when I was searching those guys. We got the Dembele live. I'm pretty sure in the last episode. But 49K. Hold on, let's go. All right, so it's fresh. So we'll go 48.5. We'll just undercut it a little bit and see if it sells. It probably won't sell in the first hour, but if it doesn't, I'll just list it up overnight. I'm happy with that. Let's go ahead and get into division rivals and finally get this thing going. $10K starter team. All right, well, we lost and we got 11 points. This is going to be a long week. It's going to be a very long week. All right, so it's the next day and something I didn't really want to admit. I didn't really want to show you guys this from our last game. It's a little bit embarrassing. That's the controller I broke. And this one's from last year. You guys might have seen my GameStop clip. But this is the one from yesterday. And unfortunately, it doesn't work anymore. I went out to GameStop and I picked up a new one. Well, technically pre-owned, but it's good as new, it looks like. So we've got a new controller now. And it only took one loss for that to happen. We've got to come up with different strategies to not break our controller because I can't afford. I can't even afford this controller. It was $40. I'm not gonna make $40 on this episode. So if I'm breaking a freaking controller per episode, we're gonna be spending a lot more money than I'm making on these videos. So maybe we gotta throw a couple extra ads on this one. I apologize, but it might just have to happen. Anyways, oh no, so we only have 6 hours left at Division Rivals? Are we still allowed to play Division Rivals throughout the weekend? Because I don't think it's possible to qualify in 6 hours, is it? Get a punching bag? I might have to get a punching bag or something, like a stress ball, like I can just squeeze on. Breaking controllers to glory. Let's just hop into games, guys. Let's make some progress. And we've got to just be zen. We've just got to be zen. No matter what happens, we have to just be zen. Let's see if we can come out with our first Division Rivals win, because technically the first 5 were just placement games. And then the first actual Division Rivals match I had, we lost. To be fair, his team was insane. But, on the other hand, he destroyed me in every aspect of the match. So, with that being said, can we get a not as... Oh my god. Alright guys, listen, we're making moves. I am getting destroyed in Division 5, and I don't know what to do with the players I have. They're just too low rated, and the teams I'm coming up against are just god squads. So my opinion is I'm going to need a better team. I'm going to need a better team to compete with these guys in Division 5 because I'm just not good, or at least my team's not good enough. I'm also not good enough for Division 5 to keep up with this. And I don't want to keep losing, so I'm dishing out some coins. I'm going to pick up some players, and I'm going to flip that card right there that I just got for 23K because that's real cheap. But that's also got a Hunter card on it as well. So I'm going to buy that and actually flip him for profit because I need the coins. But here's the team I'm thinking about getting. All right? The team I'm thinking about getting is actually quite expensive. And we've already got Richarlison. We can just throw Zaha at striker for now, and then we can swap him in-game. Because I was planning on doing Richarlison at striker, but either way it works. So I'm thinking, or we could also go Lacazette up there, right? No. We need Laka. We need Laka in the midfield. So that's kind of what I'm thinking, guys. Is go with Zaha at striker, Lacazette at center attacking mid. Then we're gonna go Jefferson Lerma at CDM. We don't have his foot swap card, but we can work towards it. We can work towards getting the foot swap card, and then what we can do is upgrade that. Get the link with Davinson Sanchez. Have Davinson Sanchez linked to either, depending on our goalkeeper, Valencia there, or we can go with REA if we end up going with like Handanovic at goalkeeper. But the only problem is we can about afford this squad, but we can't afford a big goalkeeper. This costs about 80K right here. This costs about 80K right here. We can't afford a goalkeeper right now. So that's the issue. We'd have to go with some really bad goalkeeper like Vorm or something. I'm not even sure what the goalkeeper for Spurs is after Lloris. I think it's Vorm. Let's see what our options are. Yeah, it's Vorm at 78 rated, which is not ideal. It's not ideal. So maybe we just play a goalkeeper off chemistry for a little bit. We could keep Donnarumma, or we could upgrade it to something just like 83 or 84 rated off chem for now, until we can afford that. And I think that might be the way to go. We were thinking about going with Ospina, but everybody was telling me in the chat that he's really bad, because Ospina, even his inform, which is not that expensive, it's only like 20K. He's only 6 foot tall for a goalkeeper. That's kind of small, and I mean it is, but he does have pretty good stats otherwise. So like maybe once we can afford that, we could go with Ospina, or we could just go with Ospina's regular card right now, which is another option. We could go with Ospina's 78 rated card in the meantime as our option, or go with the 79. People in my chat are saying Pickford. We could just use Ospina for now. I might just use Ospina for now and then sub in. Every game I'm going to sub in De Gea. That could work, actually. Or we could just use De Gea off chemistry. Like, if that might be even better to save a substitute. Anyways, that's where my head's at. Give me your opinions. That's what this entire series is about, is you guys commenting down below, and I'm going to go off of what you guys want the most. What do we do for this squad? Let me know down in the comment section below. Please, I need your help. Okay, so you guys can tell my coin total changed a lot, and that's because this is the squad I ended up deciding with. And guys, still give me your suggestions down below, because I am not against changing this. But here's what I went out and did. I went out and did Zaha at striker. It was a lot cheaper to get Richarlison at center attacking mid, so I got him there for 25K. And with a Hunter card already on him, so I liked that. And then I was able to snipe the Lacazette at center attacking mid with a Hawk on it for 4,900. Good deal there. But I switched it up. I decided to get rid of the 9 goal and get rid of the Skriniar. I went with Kondogbia, Hernandez, and Paulista. And then that links with Ederson, which I can link with the Premier League here. Davinson Sanchez got Lerma here. And then since we went with Lerma, we don't have to go with Aurier. And we can go ahead and pick up Valencia. And that left us with a okay amount of coins, I guess, for the squad we got. We've got 9.5K left over. And I also went out and bought a manager from France and in the Premier League, which cost me a total of 400 coins. So that is the squad here, guys. Let me know what you think of it in the chat, in the comments below. And also if we should bronze bench. Is that relevant this year? I know when you use the bronze bench, it would actually handicap your squad and make it play better. I don't know if EA have gotten rid of that. And I guess it's always technically been more of a speculation, but it was pretty evident that it used to exist. I don't know if it does this year, and I don't know if it was very evident last year either. Anyways, this is the bench we've got here. We'll sub on Mahrez, Mbappe, and Sane, and then we've got enough coins to buy the Henrik Mkhitaryan. But we're gonna use his 7 games on contracts first, his loan first, and then we'll swap him out, and hopefully have a ton more coins by then anyway, from playing games and from trading. But we're back down to low budget trading methods. Nonetheless, I'm gonna hop into division rivals, and we might play a single player match here soon, because if we do play a single player match, guys, that means that we're going to get a gold pack or something in return for the starter objectives. So that might be worth doing, just one match of that. So we'll put Naldo on the bench, and then let's just go ahead and put one of our bronze cards. Nothing too serious. So let's go ahead and hop into another match, and hopefully this time we're not going to get absolutely destroyed by somebody in Division 5. All right, guys. I didn't really want to update you guys until I finally won a match. I played quite a few games since the last clip, and I'm not good. I'm just not good at this game. But I finally won a match in Division 5 of Division Rivals, and a comeback, making it a 2-1 win. Scored both my goals in like the last 10 minutes of the match. The first one was a mistake by him. He tried to bring up his keeper like almost all the way up to midfield. And that goal that I scored right here was simply off his mistake. He's bringing up his keeper. I was applying pressure, and it just fell to me, and I chipped it right over him. So that's really what brought me back into the match. And then the goal that won it right here was actually a decent goal. Kind of just flicked it back, finessed it to the far corner. And one of the biggest reasons I was losing the first few games was my finishing. The finishing my finishing is very bad. Like, I can create chances. I cannot finish very well. So what I did is I turned off the timed finishing because I'm not good at it yet. So I turned it off, and I'm just going to use it I'm just going to play without it. Let me know if you guys think it's important to have time finishing or learn it, or you think I can actually do well without that. I played 6 games. And I got 11 points each game because I lost every game. That was the first game I've won. And we pretty much got the same amount of points for winning 1 game as we do for losing 6. So that's got to be put into perspective. Our skill rating going up a little bit, but I don't know how far down my skill rating needs to go for me to get relegated to Division 6, because I don't think I'm too far away from it at this point. But there we did it, and we've got ourselves 15 more minutes left of this Division Rival setup, and I don't even know how I was expecting to qualify for Weekend League before this time ran out yesterday, but I was very ambitious. I think we just got to grind it out to try to qualify next week, and at that point, it's still going to be a close call because I'm losing a lot of games. I'm 4-2-6. If you guys remember, I was 3 wins, 2 draws, and no losses. That means that in the last 7 games, I've lost 6 of them. And that was just the win. I went on a 6-game losing streak. But here's the thing. Even though I went on a 6-game losing streak, all right? 1, I think, honestly, I'm pretty proud of it. Here's why. I went 6 games without even thinking about breaking a controller, breaking anything, throwing anything. I was calm. I was zen throughout the entire time. Now, yeah, I did get frustrated. You can see it live on stream. I would have yelled at the referee. I would have, cursed or something like that. Yeah, that happens. But it's normal for that to happen. It's not normal for somebody to be breaking stuff when they get scored on. And that's been a huge problem I've had with FIFA. Now, it's important to know that I don't have anger management issues with any part of my life. I'm actually a very calm person, especially because I take antidepressants and anxiety medication. It makes me very calm, and I don't really show too much emotion. And when I take that medicine, it just keeps me calm. So I don't understand why I still get so angry with FIFA when I play other video games and suck at them too, like Fortnite. Yet I don't get angry, and I don't blame the game, and it's just something about FIFA that really triggers me. And honestly, that's what my biggest fear about this Road to Glory was. The fact that I have to play these games, I'm not going to be good, and I'm going to get angry. And yes, my first loss, I did get angry, and I broke a controller, all right? And then from that point on, I was like, it is too freaking expensive to do that every game, all right? And to do that once a year, that's kind of expensive as well. So I'm not going to do that anymore. No matter what happens, I just want to be calm. Like, I don't want to be happy to lose. I don't want to be okay to lose, but I don't want to get angry if I do, if that makes any sense. And so it's been kind of a grind, even throughout these 12 games. I know a lot of you guys are used to probably playing 12 games in a couple hours. Playing 12 games is nothing to you guys. That was a big deal for me. I haven't played any games this year, and it's one of the biggest reasons why I've stayed away from it. I haven't played a game since March. I might have played like 1 or 2 matches of FIFA 18 since March. I didn't play any matches of FIFA 19. I just get angry. And I said, you know what? What's the point of playing a game that you don't enjoy playing? And it just makes you angry, and it makes you break things, and it costs you a lot of money. Why do you play this game? So I said, all right, I'm going to start a new series that's going to be called Trading to Glory. And I loved it. And I played 0 games for months of FIFA 19. And I made millions of coins on that account. And I got to the point where I was like, what am I working towards? Why? What are these coins for? And I said, screw it. I'm starting fresh with a new road to glory. And that's what I've done, guys. So hopefully you've enjoyed this series so far. And let me know what I like, anything about this series to make it better. Everything about it is up to you guys. Do you want to see these games, even if I lose? Do you want to see me rage? The clips of me raging, or do you want me to keep that negativity out of the videos? Because on the last video, you guys were like, we don't like seeing all this gameplay. You're making it way longer than it needs to be. So I said, okay, that's fine. If you guys only want to see the menu stuff, I can still do that while playing games on stream on Twitch, and then giving you guys the updates for what happens in those games. That is up to you guys. Comment down below. I've asked you to comment so many different things about our team. Comment so many different things about the formation and the tactics and which players and how to freaking time finish. I've asked you so many questions, and if you guys can go out and answer as many of them as possible, answer just one of them, I'm going to read every comment and try to reply to every single comment on this video. Anyways, thank you guys for watching episode number 3 of Road to Glory. FCW. Didn't get too many W's in this episode, but we're all right. It's a long road to glory, all right? It's not a sprint. It's a marathon, and that's what I got to keep in the back of my mind whenever I'm losing. It doesn't matter. Early on, we got to expect to get some losses. These are my first games of FIFA. Even though I used to be good at FIFA, I haven't played in a long time. I got to get used to the new mechanics. I got to figure out which mechanics are broken and start abusing those, because I feel like that's what other people have already been doing against me, and I just don't know how to defend against it yet. But honestly, we're 3 episodes in. We already have this squad and 10,000 coins to spare, which we will spend on the Mkhitaryan. I'm going to be getting into more trading in FIFA or in episode 4, so that we can build up more coins as we get into the next weekend league, which will be about a week from now. All right. Anyways, that's it for today's episode. Drop a like and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.